We are back. Hey up everyone, welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I'm Vaz. Do you know what time it is? Time to start talking eVTOLs once again. I'm so glad to be back. There was a lot of issues that had been piling up, a lot of technical small issues that had just been piling up one on top of each other. That pushed me to do the radical cut and I had to rebuild the studio. Nut and bolt restoration, as you would say. Basically, custom PC, rewire everything, new screens, new scenes, 3 cameras. We are rolling, baby. What you can see behind me is a new scene. I call it the Analyst room, and it's supposed to bring a new depth to my shows. One, we'll be doing live analysis. We'll be talking about topics in here, and I'll be explaining the topic of the day to you. I'll be explaining technical terms and you name it. And we also will be talking about charts in here. So this is the very new feature. It wasn't easy. I tell you, it wasn't easy. Coordinate everything, all the scenes, set it up. I spent 13 days, 13 solid days, not obviously full days, but the afternoons. 4 to 8 hours every day trying to build everything, plug it in, just make it work. And there we are. Let me know in the chat if you like the new scene. I will join you now back in the main studio. We are back. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Everything has been working out. Right. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since we've met last time. A lot has been going on. A lot has been happening. Although it's been a bit quiet, or it was a bit quiet for Christmas, about a week or two, still a lot to catch up with. So why don't we just get on with it, shall we? Markets. Let's have a look at markets. First of all, then we start with this, then I will come back to you in the chat. I see I'm getting a lot of messages. Thank you for joining. How many people we've got? We've got a very good audience. Don't forget, actually, don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. And if you are new to this channel, and if you like this sector, and maybe if you like my show, don't forget to subscribe, because we had been with a little break, but we will be bringing you eVTOL, advanced air mobility, aerospace, maybe defense updates pretty much daily. So don't forget to hit the like button and consider your subscription as well. So markets, what has been going on? Markets have been a bit mute, I would say. What we can see here is a slight spike up. Let's start with ACHR. ACHR, I don't like ACHR at the moment, to be honest. This is not a financial advice. This is just my own perspective, my own investment perspective and strategy. I don't like ACHR chart. This reminds me back in early 2025, ACHR was very predictable. ACHR was moving between $7 and $9, and it was very predictable. It was very predictable. To trade it, it was great. I've made a lot of money, I made a lot of profit. No doubt you made a lot of money. I don't like it now, because you can see there's a lot of, I don't want to say manipulation, but this is affected by options. I can see, I will get you the deeper data for options on my next show, probably next Saturday. But what I can see, manipulation because of option trading. I would not be trading ACHR. I mean, if you want to enter the eVTOL market, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad timing. Me personally, I am not buying ACHR now. If I see retraction back to $8, it's great entry position for me, obviously depending on the macro. But speaking of macro, we know, those who follow our show, we know, and you know, and I know, a crash can happen any day. And if the crash happens, we're not talking ACHR $8. We are talking ACHR 7, between 7 and 5 on these levels, depending on the crash. So again, ACHR looks good. ACHR looks optimistic, but I am not buying. And this will be part of today's show, today's topic, my new investment strategy, which I would like to share with you. And I would like to know your opinion on it as well. JOBY Aviation, the same. If we look at last 5 days, let's have a look at the last month. There was I don't want to say a crash. It wasn't a crash. It was a retraction back in end of the year and first few days of this year. Then we had a bit of optimism and spike, but still JOBY for $15. To me, in the current environment, it is a lot. I think JOBY is buying JOBY. Fair price is around $13. Between $13 and $14 is a very fair price. I know I've been saying that I can see an eVTOL market rally. And I can still see this eVTOL market rally happening. However, probably not this quarter. I might just revise my targets and push it, my time frame, and push it slightly back. I can see we have more people coming in and joining. Thank you very much for joining. Those who haven't seen me yet on the channel, I'm Vaz, and we are focusing, or we are delivering eVTOL, advanced air mobility, aerospace, and sometimes defense updates. My show is very niche. We are talking about flying taxis. Is this the future? Is this a good investment? Is this a good investment? Well, stand by, stay tuned, and I will talk you through it very shortly. Currently, we are going through markets and catching up with stock prices. Again, as I said before, I am currently not buying. I like the prices on some stocks, but I'm not buying. Vertical aerospace. Again, vertical aerospace are days away, and we will talk about it later. Vertical aerospace are literally days away from the biggest technical and achievement milestone in the history of the company, their full transition piloted flight. However, I don't like it. I'm not buying. I'm not chasing it now. And again, that will be part of my new investment strategy I would like to share with you in a few minutes. EHang will be very volatile because of the macro condition. You could see we sort of hit the recent bottom at $12.80 or $12.70 something, and we might have a recovery, but this can change very quickly. EHang is very volatile and very sensitive. EHang is very sensitive to the macro condition and the relations between USA and China. Horizon Aircraft, their earnings, we will not be talking about their earnings now. We'll be talking about their earnings through the week, and I will have deeper dive into it. But we had some positive reaction just so we could sell off. And look at this, we touched $2 again. $2 is a critical mark. To me, if I want to enter Horizon Aircraft, between $2 and $1.50, I think it's a fair price. That would be probably the only eVTOL stock I would be slowly stacking up. EV Air Mobility, again, a bit volatile, up and down. We sort of have been following this trend line. Let me just zoom out to the three-month chart. And there is this long-term trend line. We sort of have been following it, but again, with EV Air Mobility, they had some good news in December, but it didn't break this trend. There was not massive upside. So again, I'm waiting with EV Air Mobility. And Beta Technologies. I told you before Christmas, I'm not buying Beta for a while. I want to see trend. I want to see the stock chart consolidation. And there we go. There we are. We thought $30 was a good price, was a fair price. Well, look at this. Now we are 10% down from the $30 mark, and we seem to be forming a new recent average and a new trend. So just to put this in perspective, I will now address your comments and your messages in the chat. Let's get back to it. You know this scene, that has not changed. I will always talk to you in the chat. What is this? Can we dismiss it? No, we can't dismiss it. Okay, so ignore these two first messages. These are part of the show. And also, let me switch to live chat so I'm not missing anyone's message. I'm running a poll. I would like to know your opinion. I would like to see what portion of investors we have here. What is our audience? What is your favorite investment strategy? Are you a long-term investor? Are you a swing trader? Are you a day trader? Or do you prefer to trade options? I can see, I was waiting. I could see this. I was hoping, I couldn't see it, but I was hoping we'll get this, sort of closer to this result. But let's cast your votes and let's see what specimen of or sample of the investors we have here. I can see Martyn is playing silly binky bonkers. We've got Terry Rose is here. Thank you very much for joining. We have a lot of Electrum members joining. That was after Martyn's music party. So these are new members as of today. So congratulations. If you are on this show, welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Martyn is here. I got messages from Martyn. He was supporting me. He was well excited for the show as well as I was. But I wasn't nervous, but I wanted everything working out, because until last night there were still things that were not working out. As of this morning, hopefully everything is flawless. We've got Subwoofer joining. Thank you very much for joining. You are a new member. You are from Discord as well. Abby is here. I love it. Love to see Abby here. Hopefully you are feeling better. Let me know. Are you feeling better, Abby? Are you still in bed? But I can see you are having Bloody Mary time. I love it. David Hensley is here. Thank you for joining. Here are all the links from David Hensley. He's been doing a great job as a moderator. We've got, hang on, let me just check something. That's great. We've got Abby again. I have not moved since yesterday's pub event. Been on the couch drinking Mucinex. I love it. Abby, are you spiking it with something? You need to boost it. Don't drink it plain. You need to boost it with something, mate. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Brian is here. I like the sound of Lucasade Discordian. But what is the call sign? Is it take care of yourself, of your shelves and each cupboard? Great. Last night it was great when I could see some of our members joining Martyn on the music party. I couldn't. I was in the bed already, but it was great to see you on the show again. Thank you for joining on behalf of Martyn. Dan the Mansad, I can't read your name. Welcome back, Vaz. Well, thank you for joining. I'm glad everyone is here. Hey, Vaz, glad you are back, says Patrick Black. Jamie Reese is here. Martyn, Maher, Bear. Good morning from Robert Tellert. If I'm not reading your name right, I now see the screen is about 3 feet away, and the text is so tiny, I'm struggling to see it. So that's an upgrade for next show. So if I'm reading your name not correctly, please excuse me. Zach is here, early morning in California. Thank you for joining. Last Opus, good morning. DF, hey. Fahey, that's the one. This is the case. I can't read your names. David Hensley is happy to be here. Liz is here, human being Liz. Thank you for joining from Germany. Robert Tellert and his 1-year badge. I haven't seen you on my show yet, Robert. Thank you for joining. I love it. Highlander is here. David Hensley, glad my dude is back. Urizanish is here. Thank you for joining. KC is here. I love it. KC from Arizona, our latest addition to the team, our newest broadcaster. I love her show. She's bringing completely new perspective because now we have a female broadcaster and she brings the woman. Can I say female? She's bringing the woman's perspective. And, you know, guys, they are very pushy and they are very aggressive when it comes to investing and they risk a lot. Women, no. That's why women are much better and more successful investors than men. Zach, it is great to see us back. Thank you. Sly Goat. Good morning, everyone. I'm an LD. Hey Sly, welcome, says Martin. Sly, look up my XRP trades over the weekend. Raiden, welcome back, Vaz. Well, thank you everyone for joining. I wasn't expecting such a great audience. That's great. I love it. I love it. Joe Monroe is here. Sly Gold, Better Wellness Company joining as well. Tony is here. Poor man to rich man. I love it. I love it. Anyone else? Bell BG, nice work, Vaz. Welcome back. Well, thank you for joining me. BWC, what is... Oh, Better Wellness Company. I saw it last night and I'm thinking, what is BWC? Yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate it, but yeah, Better Wellness Company. I'm with you now. Let me just have a sip. Binky Bong Bike. Okay, I will show you Binky Bong Bike in a minute. I'll show you Binky Bong Bike in a minute. Binky Bong Bike. Okay, I will show you a Binky Bong Bike in a minute. What time is it? Binky Bong Bike time. Okay, yeah. Let's just break the show. First Vaz's show this year. He's not been on air for like 2 months. Let's break his show. Let's completely tear it apart. Yeah, let's do it. Right. Okay, I love it. Is Martin a musician? What is it? Is it like a Google question? You know, these top 5 Google search questions. Is Martin a musician? Of course he is. Martin is a great musician. Last night, let me just offer this to you. Last night, Martin had a great party. It was a bit emotional, personal, but it was great. Martin Lucas Music. We have a Friday music party every night. Let me just give you, wow, quite good audience on this as well. Let me give this to you in the chat. I will have to post it as Martin. Hopefully he won't mind. This is the music show. Because I'm not set up to comment myself in this chat. Few more small things I need to get sorted. But yeah, I've now posted 3 times. That's the link to the last night show. Great one, Martin. Definitely go and check it out, Clayton. Binky Bong Bike, yeah, Binky Bong Bike. Casey, I woke up early on a Saturday, so I didn't miss this Vaz. It's totally worth it. I love it. Thank you, Casey. Josh Monroe, okay. Binky Bong Bike. I'm not gonna show you Binky Bong Bike until we have gone through the main topic, okay, of the day. Abby is going around, got sick during Christmas, New Year, and family nose is drying up. Get better, buddy. I love it. Josh Monroe, love it, Zach. What did Zach say? And the rockets, red glare, the bombs bursting in air. Oh, that's a song, isn't it? That's lyrics. Right. Slim Jim, welcome back, Vaz. Thank you for joining me this morning. Right. I think that's it. I think that's the whole chat. Let's get to the main topic. And I will move on to the analyst room again. And let me know when I finish. Let me know what you think of the new scene, of the new feature of the analyst room. Right, there we are. Let me just quickly connect this, and we will be talking about investing the eVTOL market. Apologies for that. Right. eVTOL market. We've been through the recent charts, recent stocks. the strides in the recent days, but eVTOL market as a whole is a fairly complex market. It's an aerospace industry. Think of flying taxis. It's not only about moving passengers from point A to point B. We are talking about building an aircraft. We are talking about operating the aircraft. We are talking about maintaining the aircraft and servicing the aircraft. We are talking about flying the aircraft, which involves pilots, which involves operation control, which involves air traffic control. We are talking about passenger coordination, if you will, or the actual passenger side. What else are we talking about? We are talking about batteries, because these aircraft are either hybrid or purely electric powered. So batteries as well. I know it's our favorite word of this show, but we are talking about batteries as well. We have eVTOL manufacturers like ACHR, JOBY, Vertical Aerospace, you name them. It's not only about the original equipment manufacturers, the OEMs as they call it. The industry is complex. You have avionics suppliers, you have part suppliers, you have battery suppliers, you need to maintain these aircraft as well. And that is backed up because this is something the startup company, because all of these eVTOL manufacturers are startups. They have not been, some of them have just started generating some revenue, but they have not been generating any revenue yet. That means we need some legacy suppliers and some legacy market players, aerospace market players, to step in and supply these startups with their technology. My apologies. With the technology. So we have some legacy players like Boeing, Airbus. Who else we've got here? We've got Honeywell, who supply avionics to quite few eVTOL manufacturers. We have Amprius Technologies, an example, who are battery supplier. So the whole eVTOL market is a complex, like biotope, if you will. It's like your forest biotope. You have trees, you have squirrels, you have bugs in the ground, you have wolves, you have foxes, birds, you name it. It's a complex biotope. So I don't wanna follow eVTOL market only for the eVTOL manufacturers. And this is our Trading 212 pie. Trading 212 trading platform allows you to create your own custom pie. You don't like the word pie, I would call it probably ETF in quotation marks. But what we've got here, I think, is a good perspective of the eVTOL market. I still want to add probably 2, 3, maybe 4 companies, 2, 3, 4 stocks. I'm still working to develop it. Let me just check if everything is working out. I think everything is working out. Oh, I'm so happy. So this is sort of reflecting the whole eVTOL market. Also, I try to make it balanced as well. Because we know from past and probably from recent weeks as well, if the eVTOL market is not doing well, none of the eVTOL stocks is doing well. That's the bottom line. And if the global market is not doing well, if the optimism isn't there, or if there's fear, the eVTOL stocks currently are performing very poorly. That is because they are still in the startup phase. They are not generating any revenue. Some of the manufacturers just sort of started manufacturing some revenue. But all of these eVTOL manufacturers, they are still not generating any revenue. So we've got the eVTOL manufacturers, we've got parent companies and the legacy players in the aerospace, and we also have a supply chain to the eVTOL manufacturers. So I split it in 3 tiers. Tier 1 is the eVTOL manufacturers, Tier 0 is the parent companies and the legacy players, and Tier 2 of the eVTOL market structure is suppliers and operators. as well. We've got operators in here as well. So this is just preview of the whole eVTOL market we can trade, as you will. And we will be following this on the show. We'll be following this daily, and this is great tool to gauge and see how the eVTOL market has been performing. I've got I had obviously this whole studio, the whole setup cost not only a lot of time but a lot of money as well. So my portfolio last year completely irrelevant. We are starting from the scratch. Don't know if I want to be sharing my whole portfolio with you and my trades. It's probably up to you if you would like me to. We'll talk about it later. And I'm not sure it's the right thing to do. I still need to think about it and how to present it. However, I will be sharing this with you. This is the eVTOL market ETF, as we would call it, if you want. And we will be tracking the progress and the growth of this market daily and break it down on my Saturday shows as well. So currently we are on the week, say on the month, right? This was my first investment, as you can see, on the 31st of December. I got 100 and something pounds in there. Since we are up 23%. Wow. Wow. Just something to gauge the progress. On the week we are down, on the day, as of Friday we are slightly down, but you will see this growing. This chart here will be growing, and we'll be following it and tracking it together. If I get any money from super chats, I'll be investing it into this ETF as well. So you will see it will be compounding. We've got some companies that pay out dividends as well. So the dividends will be reinvested, and I will not be touching this at all unless it's life critical and I have to withdraw the money to bail myself out of prison or something. I will not be touching this investment, this portfolio at all. So you will nicely see how this curve should be gradually, slowly but surely going up through compounding. So what we've got here, let's just break it down quickly, and then we get back to the studio and talk about more topics and more news. We've got the OEM, original equipment manufacturers. We have ACHR Aviation, JOBY Aviation, Vertical Aerospace, Beta Technologies, EHang, Eve Air Mobility, and we have New Horizon Aircraft. Currently, these are the pure eVTOL manufacturers we can trade. There's a few more, but I don't think they are relevant at this point for various reasons. But again, we'll be focusing on them. We'll be focusing on them in the future. And if I see them, or if we see them, if we consider them relevant, we can plug them into this little market ETF. So these are the eVTOL manufacturers. That's the tier one. We also have Bristow Group, which is operator. They are biggest helicopter operator in the world. And they have some agreements with Vertical Aerospace. They have agreements with JOBY, I think. And they have a few more pre-orders with other eVTOL market players. Obviously, they operate helicopters and they supply, their main product is to supply, say, oil rigs and remote power stations, and obviously they are traveling and supply points which are not accessible via ground. So I don't think, hang on. Just got a super chat and it's not working. Why is it not coming through? Oh, that's disappointing. I got a super chat from Casey. Thank you very much, Casey. I appreciate it. I will come back to it. And I got another one from Martyn. Wow. Another $20. Okay, so Casey says, well done, Vaz. Bravo. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate it. And I got another one from Martyn. Vaz is raising the bar. Thank you, Vaz, for what you are doing for the network. So proud of what you have achieved and how you are growing. I'm going to buy a screen and iPads too. I love it. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, next time I will show you my little. Next time I will show you my little ETF. There will be another $20 from Casey and $20 from Martyn invested in the eVTOL market. Thank you. Thank you very much. So what were we talking about? Honeywell, the biggest helicopter operator. You think of the original legacy helicopter with turbine engine, gear, transmission gear, a lot of parts that require maintenance, repairs. You are putting a lot of stress on your driving shafts, you name it. Compared to the eVTOL aircraft, which is purely electric motor powered, less maintenance, less strain on the moving parts. They are much cheaper to operate. So Bristow, I put a lot of weight in Bristow. Bristow is at 4% because I think there will be very significant operator. It's in their very interest. It's in their very interest to reduce their cost and their service cost, their operations cost, and increase the reliability of the aircraft as well. So I think Bristow will be a very big player on the eVTOL market. Then we have Delta Airlines. Again, one of the operatives. Delta has invested and has got great partnership with JOBY Aviation. Yes, it's Delta. I keep mixing Delta and United. Honeywell, supplier of avionics, control modules, aircraft parts, big legacy player in the whole aerospace. They also supply control panels, inceptors for the F-35 aircraft, an example. F-35 lighting, the most modern jet fighter, contemporary jet fighter. They supply the inceptors, which are the joysticks and the control system. Strata Critical Medical. They will be operating JOBY Aviation's aircraft, more than likely. Again, transport of organs, patients. Again, very significant operative in future. We've got Textron, supplier. One, they are parent company of Pipistrel, who are developing and building a cargo eVTOL. If you want big drone that can transport up to, I think, a ton or half a ton, which is significant. So one, it's parent company of Pipistrel. Two, they supply and they manufacture. It's a big conglomerate. It's not only Textron. There's a lot of companies underneath it, and they are supplying the whole aerospace market with a lot of components as well. Toyota Motor, parent company of JOBY Aviation, very big player, very good stock as well to own outside of this ETF, outside of the eVTOL market. United Airlines, partnership with ACHR Aviation. There will be one of the first operatives, no doubt there will be one of the first operatives in the United States flying ACHR Midnight. Boeing, they have been on and off trying to develop their own aircraft they are invested, sorry, take it back, I'm mixing up with Honda. Boeing is the parent company of Whisk Aero. Again, we talked about Whisk a bit. We cannot publicly trade Whisk Aero. We cannot invest in Whisk, but they are the parent company of Whisk Aero, also manufacturing and supplying a lot of components to the whole aviation industry. Stellantis, parent company of ACHR Aviation. Again, it's on the same level as Toyota and JOBY. We've got Stellantis and ACHR. Airbus, they have I remember now. I've completely lost it. Airbus, one legacy aerospace player, components, and I think they are involved. I don't remember. I think they are involved with somebody, but let's get back to it later. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. It's the first show in like a month's time, so I'm a bit rusty. Aero Group, again, big aerospace company, or big aerospace company in terms of their product range. They have been developing their own eVTOL aircraft. They also will be operating eVTOL aircraft, and they will be supplying certain components to the eVTOL market. Amprius Technologies, very big, and I think I will increase the share of Amprius Technology as well a bit. Amprius Technologies developing market-breaking battery technology with massive capacity increase, but it's not about the capacity, it's about the recharge. They can recharge, they claim their battery can recharge to 80% capacity in 6 minutes. Think of your flying taxi aircraft. You fly from point A, from city center to your airport, obviously beating traffic, reducing your travel time from 1.5 hours in the peak hour to mere 10 minutes. You land, your battery depletes to, say, 50%. Time is critical because the passengers get off the aircraft, takes probably minute, 2 minutes. You take off their luggage. If the aircraft is able to accommodate the luggage, you take the luggage out and you board new passengers. Again, this all could be 5-10 minute process. Time is vital. If you can recharge your battery in 5-6 minutes to 80%, that's giving you a range of 60-70 miles easily, and you can carry out next trip. And this rapid recharge is actually reducing your wait time. So literally, by the time you sit down, plug your aircraft in, passengers get off the aircraft, luggage out, new passengers on board, luggage in, you could be recharged up to 80%. That is Amprius Technology. And they are not only involved in the eVTOL market, they are involved with Amazon. They have recently won a tender for a big product. We have not dedicated enough time to Amprius Technology on the show. I'll be definitely dedicating more space and airtime to Amprius Technology because they have very big potential. BlackRock, parent company, invested in ACHR, invested in other eVTOL manufacturers as well. Embraer, Eve Air Mobility, parent company of Eve Air Mobility. And again, Embraer is a big aerospace player. They have been growing. They have been catching up. They have been catching up the head of the aerospace race with Boeing and Airbus. They have been doing a very good job. I like what the company has been doing. Very great progress. Leonardo, defense player, but again, supplying components, avionics to the aircraft. Palantir, big player. Palantir are involved directly with Archer Aviation. There was a rumor Palantir will be involved with JOBY Aviation as well. Palantir also with Surf Air Mobility have been developing. Surf Air Mobility is operator. They will be flying eVTOLs, but Palantir have invested in Surf Air Mobility and they have been developing their new operation system. And this operation system can be marketed and sold to the other eVTOL operators. So it's not only Surf Air Mobility and Palantir who will be using this operation system. There'll be other companies and other operators around the world. So again, Palantir and also Palantir are deep into the defense and military sector. So the more we see, the more progress of the eVTOL concept we see, they'll be branching out to the defense sector as well. And that is the point when Palantir will get involved more heavily into the eVTOL market as well. Rolls-Royce, legacy aerospace player, components, obviously aircraft engines, but they also have been involved with other eVTOL manufacturers supplying motors and components. Uber Technologies, operative, and they were involved with JOBY, they are involved with ACHR Aviation, they'll be involved with more. L3Harris Technologies invested in JOBY Aviation, and they together have been developing autonomous military hybrid aircraft. Ecom, Cisco, and what is the last one? We've got three founding members of the LA 28 Olympics. Ecom and Cisco, they'll be Adobe, they'll be developing the infrastructure for the whole Olympics, for the event, not for the sports, obviously, for the sport events, but the whole infrastructure around Los Angeles. They'll be developing, controlling, and there will be One second, stand by, please. We are having technical issues. Stand by. Stand by, please. I'm getting this sorted ad hoc on the fly. Right. My mic has run out of battery. That's something I should have really checked. Stand by, please. We are trying to get this sorted. Live on the show. Am I linking? I'm not linking. Bear with me. Let me just get this connected. Stand by, please. I'm trying to link. That's not working. Where's the linking? Bear with me, please. It's a good start of the year for us. How do I link this? Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm getting this sorted right now. Settings, link device. Okay, so let's get this linked. It's a backup mic. Stand by, please. Yeah, it's the technology, as Zach says. We are linking. What's going on? All right, I'm with you now. That's linking. Yes. Won't be a minute. Won't be a minute. Bear with me, please. Right, we are trying to link. We are trying to link. Right, first mic is linked. Don't need the first one. I need the second one. Confirm. Right, we are linking now. And I think we are there. No? Oh. Hello? Test. No, we are not there. Okay. stand by, please. I do apologize. Hang on. We are coming through. Okay, so we are cooking on gas now, as Martyn says. Let's get back. What have I done? You should be able, bear with me. You should be able to hear me now, and I can see myself coming through. Okay, apologies. My deepest apologies. My deepest apologies for this technical issue. Thank you everyone for standing by and bearing with me. We are now coming through. So I got a super chat from Jim. Jim says Amprius Technologies is one of his best investments. Jim Newsong, thank you very much, Jim. That will be another $10 coming into this little fund. Thank you. I love it. So yeah, again, we will be dedicating more airtime to Amprius Technologies. I spoke to somebody, and Amprius can have very bright future. Let me just put it this way and leave it. Let's leave it there. So Cisco and Ecom. Ecom, they provide an eVTOL market product. They provide a turnkey solutions. One of which is a vertiport. So no doubt, sooner or later, we'll see vertiports around the world, and probably mainly in the United States, designed and built, not physically built, but the structure around it built by Ecom. Got Cisco Systems as well, the same founding member of the Olympic Games, but Ecom, they are involved, they are building and operating the whole infrastructure, the digital infrastructure around the Olympics, which will involve eVTOL aircraft as well. Because we know ACHR Aviation will be the official partner of the Olympics. And although they might not be flying all passengers in and out, covering the whole event, it's impossible, they probably will be flying officials, key athletes to the key sport events, key disciplines. So they need to operate this aircraft within the whole Olympics and Los Angeles environment. Again, that's topic for future. It's very complex. It's very complex and very interesting. GE Vernova, again, legacy aerospace manufacturer and supplier. We have Honda Motor. They have been on and off with their eVTOL venture. They were developing and then they stopped it because it wasn't worth it, it wasn't viable. And now, a few weeks ago, they actually announced they have been developing a cargo eVTOL. So again, something we'll be looking into later. And Safran, again, aerospace and defense player, supplying aerospace components. So this is the whole eVTOL market as I see it. Do you have any suggestions? Any ideas? If you think there should be any other stock, let me know in the chat, because I would like to learn from you. I don't know every single stock, every single company in the world. I could have missed something. Maybe you suggest something me personally, I don't see as a part of the eVTOL market yet. But let's talk about it. So let me know in the chat. And also, let me know what you think of the analyst room. Obviously, it's in the early stage. I should be showing you videos, pictures, media in here. We'll be talking about technicals. We'll be talking about not only about stock and stock charts. We'll be talking about anything, really. So let me know how you like the new scene. Now, let's get back to the main studio. Right. That's it. There we are. Let's have a chat. I would love to see what you've been saying. Right. Let me get a bit of drink. Again, I do apologize for the technical issue. It happened. Oh, we've got somebody very, very loud. Right, what we've got here? Zach, hang on. Where did I stop? That is Milan B is from Japan. I love it. Japan will be one of the eVTOL, one of the markets that will roll out the eVTOL concept as the early player. We have United Arab Emirates, we have United States, and Japan will be probably third or fourth country. We have China, and Japan will be probably third or fourth country operating eVTOL aircraft as well, the flying taxis. Could not make it last night. We ended up babysitting our 3 or 5 grandkids. Oh, that sounds like fun. Says Tony. Casey, looks so great, Vaz. I need to make some upgrades now. I have FOMO. Don't, Casey. If you saw my first show, you would be in stitches. This is something that will just grow naturally with you. It's, yeah, and you've got great camera and you have great background. So I think your studio, if you have a look at my first show and compare my studio to your studio, you are still miles ahead. Zach, batteries. Liz, came back from the kitchen when I hear batteries. Getting ready to hit for a friend's feast. What's that? For friends feast. What's that? I don't know. I might be missing something. Zach, Brian says, Analyst room. You like the Analyst room. Thank you. Love this standing teacher style, Vaz. Good morning from Belgium. Luke Shoyers. Haven't seen you on my show yet. Thank you for joining. Vazalist room, says Zach. I love it. Look into the Bell Nexus. There, eVTOL. Bell Nexus. Bell is part of Bell Helicopters is part of Textron. If we are talking about the same company. What stock he talking about? Well, I just talk about 31 stocks. Virgin Galactic, eVTOL. Yeah, I don't think that will work out. And some more. Love the setup style, says Yolanda. Bring back memories of teaching. So I was trying to be an analyst. I was trying to bring you new perspective, and you are calling me a teacher. Oh, I just see. I haven't changed my scene. I now see on my monitor. I was presenting the second part of the show. That's, yeah. The show is still in early days, in early stage. This is my first live show on this setup, so I forgot to switch the scene to the main Analyst room. I can now see the top of my head. But yeah, I was presenting on this scene, so apologies for that. Yeah, I will fine tune it. And some, yeah, love the setup style. Bring back memories of teaching. Okay, Martin says, I have FOMO just like Casey. I need to upgrade my studio as well. This is nuts. Show some love for Vaz. Remember, all the super chats and support go to Vaz. So you love the show. Show some love. Well, thank you, Martin, and thank you, everyone. Dang. News anchor Banana Vaz, says Tony. I love it. Casey, thank you very much for the super chat. Well done, Vaz. Bravo. And Martin, Vaz is raising the bar. Thank you, Vaz, for what you are doing for the network. So proud of what you have achieved and how you are growing. I'm going to buy a screen and iPads too. I love it. Zach says, my prayers to Jerry and Elba to be well and blessed. Yes, is Jerry and Elba here? I haven't seen them. Sir Joey says, Textron is Bell parent company. Yes, Bell Nexus is coming along okay. Also, the Virgin Galactic space shuttle thing, ship 1 being built right now. Correct, that's correct. Thank you for that. Great comment. David is giving you all the links. I love it. Johnny Bravo, has just joined us. Thank you for joining. It's Antoine. Hey all, just joined. Thank you very much for joining. Jim, new song, looks great. Missed your show and input. Well, I'll be bringing you more perspectives, more topics, just to catch up with what has been happening in last 3-4 weeks. Will take us a bit of time. Day trading, of course, says Tara. Hello, thank you for joining. How is the market? Didn't look at it for a month. Well, you are in the right place. We just talked about it early. So if you want to rewind, and maybe in a minute, we'll talk about it as well. Again, Sir Joey, Zach, I will have to look into it. Textron has like 20 companies under it. Yes, correct. I work for Bell Nextron. Textron is parent. I just see a message from Martyn. He's commenting on the wrong scene. Textron is a parent company of... What was the company Donald Trump tweeted about? He said that this company is not allowed any buybacks until they start delivering their product. I don't remember the name now. And he basically issued an executive order that should stop these companies, the defense companies, from doing buybacks, doing any stock manipulations, any stock exercise until they start delivering decent standard of their product, standard and quantity, so quality and quantity of their product. What was the company? I don't remember now. So yeah, that's Textron is parent company of this. I'm telling you, not asking, says Zach. I work for Textron as well, says Brian Bynum. Oh, very good, very good. Who do you work for, Brian? Is it Textron itself, or is it any of the companies under Textron? What company are you working for? Yes. Yestin is here. Thank you for joining. I love it. And we got a $10 super chat from Jim as well. Amprius is great buy. Hereby a share. They are one of my best investments. We lost the sound. Was muted. Yeah, there was a technical hiccup. Sound cut out. Yeah, thank you for that. Muted. Oh, that's. I see that had been going on for a while. Okay, I do apologize for that. Yeah, mic battery has died. Okay, sound on. Okay, I'm back. Good. I can hear you now. Good. Technology, says Zach. Lol, did you hear? Did I say that? I'm sorry if I dropped the F word. Get a diesel engine to recharge the battery. Yeah. Let's connect a diesel turbine to this little DJI mic. Yeah, that will make a lot of sense. Yeah, let's do it. JD. Mic battery. Yeah, you got this, Vaz. Well, we are sorted, hopefully. Everything new is a learning process. Go, Vaz. Bye. Stay here. This is great how you are coping with it. Well, I have to, Martyn, don't I? No worries, Vaz. This is real life. You've got this. Thank you, Casey. Take your time, Vaz. Yes, all good. Casey, NTT, haven't seen you for a while. Studio looks fab. Well done. Well, thank you. All good. The constant update to the audience, keeping calm, plus you have procedures in place. I've got many procedures. I've got at least one backup for every single system, every single piece in my studio. Got at least one backup. So yeah, thank you, Martyn. You did great. This shows how you have grown. Thank you, Martyn. Widgeter1, let's go. Thank you for joining. I think I've seen you on my show before. That's great. Nice fix, says Yestin. Thank you. You're a good guy, but Martyn is technically fully loaded. Okay, fair enough. I mean, Martyn is 4 years ahead of me, isn't he? No need for apologies. We are getting to see how the donuts get made. Thank you, Casey. Yolanda, no apologize. Needed. Very understandable. Love it. He's on the wrong scene, but it's very cool. Yeah. Again, there's still the studio is like 98%. I still need to plug in few more items, but yeah, I just hope that Martyn Lucas investor doesn't make fun of his little glitch. No, there's no drama here. We have banter with Martyn. That's great. No, I don't mind it. Adios, everyone. Watch later again. Says excuse me, Liz. The whole video, real live music and dance is waiting. I might do it. Later. Bye, Liz. Do we have any questions or any comments? Whoop. Have fun. Drink one for us, says David Hensley. Good thing is not in shorts. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do in summertime because my studio is built in a conservatory. So daylight, obviously, I haven't been trying it through daylight, so I can see that screen covering the wall. The doors is not working very well. It's letting some light through, so something I need to upgrade again. But it's conservatory. Also, I put some extra insulation. In winter, it's extremely cold, and I had to heat it up. In summer, it's like sauna. Easily 35 degrees Celsius. What is it? 9,347 in Fahrenheit. I don't know how to convert to Fahrenheit, but it's very cold. It's very cold and very hot as well in summer. So yeah, I might have to wear shorts and probably paint my legs black so you wouldn't see it. But yeah, so far so good. Let's get back to chat. I agree, Martyn. It's like when we get to watch you record clips. Watching masters at work. Well, I'm glad you like it. And I brought this scene just to give you different perspective and make you feel like you are part of the show, like you are in the studio with me. Would you fly with eVTOL? Definitely, Zach. And I'm working on flying one next year, if not this year. Big B, I'm a new member and I'm trying to get access to Discord. Have a friend request, Martyn, but I don't remember the last step. Okay, Martyn is talking to you in the chat. Thank you. Slim Whale is here. Hello, thank you for joining. Was nice to see you on the show last night. Go worship God and make it to the gym and church this weekend. Yes, let's make it to the gym and maybe a bit of time in the pub as well. I wouldn't mind, personally. I did see your first show, says Casey. Well, well, there we are. No need for apologies. You coped well by keeping us updated alongside. Okay, well, thank you for your support. I see I'm still holding the same audience and you didn't go anywhere, so I appreciate it. That's the best results to me. I haven't lost anyone. That's great. Is Discord separate from Electrum? Yes, that is. Says Subwoofer. Frankenmuff. Is Discord separate? Yes, it's separate. We cannot, there's no way we can connect YouTube and Discord memberships, unfortunately. All learning, you are doing awesome. Love this style, says Tony. Thank you. Okay, do we have any questions or any suggestions on stocks we would add to our eVTOL? Buzz is here. Wow, well, thank you for joining. I love it. This is one of the, if you are on Twitter, it's definitely one of the accounts I do recommend to follow. eVTOL Buzz is my friend, and I would like to recommend if you are on Twitter, because they are doing slightly different thing. We are not like rivals. We are sort of trying to grow together, grow the industry and the whole social media network. So eVTOL Buzz. If I could recommend you one account to follow, I would definitely recommend eVTOL Buzz. They do a lot of studies as well. They do topics. They focus on stocks. They focus on companies which are publicly traded, but they also focus on companies that are not publicly traded, and they are very thorough. So thank you very much for joining me. I love it. If you want to check out a Twitter account, I recommend, Vaz recommends, it's eVTOL Buzz. The handle is at eVTOL Buzz. So thank you for joining. I love it. Love to see you here. Technical issues happen. The eVTOL industry is still new. Same for media. Yeah, that's great perspective. I love it. Martyn says, woohoo, XRP is waking up for my Sunday XRP trade. It's posted in Electrum community on YouTube, plus you get an email if you have on. Also shared in Discord Premium. Thank you, eVTOL Buzz. I love to see you here. I'm blown away. Thank you for joining me. Martyn is sharing his trades and his orders and his price targets on Discord and Electrum as well. 9 to 5 Celsius plus 32. Okay. I still can't do it. Mahir is here as well. Thank you very much for joining. Right, we've been through the topic of the day. I would just like to show you one more thing and explain what is actually the topic of today's show. And who would do it better than the right scene in the analyst room? Right, here we are again. Hopefully the audio is coming through. I can see it. Let me just connect this. Now, the main reason we've been through the eVTOL market. I explained who is involved, who we can publicly trade. Again, we'll be tracking this. We'll be tracking the growth. We will be. A light just gone out. I don't know which light. One of the lights has just gone out. I don't know which one. Great. Okay. We'll be tracking, obviously, the growth of the eVTOL market. I'll be adding $50, obviously, because of thank you for the super chats. But I said, I don't know, am I going to be sharing my trades and my portfolio with you on the show? I need to think about it. But I just wanted to show you something. Currently, my portfolio, I'll share this with you this time. Currently, my portfolio, I've got money in multiple places. So say I've got a disposable £1,000, give or take £100. I've got disposable £1,000 sitting on sideline in my stock ISA, in my cash account, in my main bank account, in my CFD account, in Robinhood. That's waiting to be deployed. Am I successful with my trades? Well, you can tell. That's my total return from last year. That's from last year. And this was my high. This was my highest value. Obviously, it's not showing the right value. How can I can show you this. I can show you comparison, but it's still not showing the right value because I was pulling money out of my ISA account, putting it back and forth, back and forth. So this figure is important. This figure shows how much money I've made last year. And that's only up to May and June. Then I started liquidating for various reasons. I had to invest in my hardware, in my gear, because I went to the Paris Air Show, which again I don't regret because it was great investment. The best investment is to invest in yourself. Best investment is to invest in yourself. So I went to the Paris Air Show. Obviously, it wasn't cheap itself. I bought 2 cameras. I bought a lot of gear. Then I started investing to upgrade my studio. Then I went back home to see my dad. Spent a bit of money there. Left a bit of money with him. And the portfolio started shrinking, as you can see. And then end of the year, there were some unexpected expenses. Car servicing twice. My girlfriend's car. My car, bit of service. Paying this, paying that. And it's just, that's what I'm saying. My portfolio from last year currently is irrelevant. But I just wanted to show you. Have I been successful trader? Have I been successful investor? Well, definitely those last 9 months ending summertime, you can tell. But currently, we look back to the trade wars. This is something I've been bearing in my mind, because when the tariff wars kicked up, I had all my money invested. on the previous highs. So I had ACHR for $9, $8, JOBY at the time being it was $7 or slightly higher. I had Vertical Aerospace for like $5, $6. I had Horizon Aircraft for around $1, just under $1. Then all the tariff wars kicked up, and the whole eVTOL market, but the eVTOL market took a heavy hit. And I don't want to go through this again, because I had a lot of money locked in the stocks for unrecognized loss. And I don't want to go through it again, because as I said, I've got about £1,000. And until the next payday, which is currently 13 days away for me, until the next payday, I won't be able to get any more money to buy if a crash happens, or if something moves down for whatever reason and it's being traded for a very attractive price. So I'm slightly changing my strategy. I will be investing. I will be swing trading as well. Again, I don't know if I want to do it live on the show as Martyn and Sensei. Sensei has now started his challenge. I can't wait to see it. I might learn something from Sensei. I've been learning bits and bobs from Martyn as well. Obviously, we all have different investment strategies. And I would like to share this with you as my own strategy and my own point of view. So rather than trying to trade, as I said in the early minute of the show, like an example, ACHR Aviation, we can see there's been a lot of manipulation. Options trading, you can tell when the certain options are expiring. You can see when you are following it, when you are into the market and you see it, you can literally see how the price has been manipulated. $9 mark. Last 3 weeks, ACHR was trading at low, went all the way to low $8. Then it spiked, went up, and then it just hit $9, broke through day or two before the options expiry day, just to sell off and drop down back again under $8. And you can see this pattern last 3 or 4 weeks. So again, I will be talking about this later, but ACHR, an example, I'm not buying ACHR, because what can happen? I buy ACHR, get ready, maybe I buy some options, or I maybe leverage, maybe not, I might just buy shares for $8 or $8.50. Say, if we see the same pattern, I'll see the same pattern, $8.50, great, let's buy ACHR, make a nice little trade, 5-6% on the week, or maybe if it goes up over $9, we can make 10% trade. Is it going to happen? Is macro going to hit the eVTOL market? I don't want to wait. I don't want to end up with money being locked at $8.50 when ACHR is trading under $8 and I cannot buy more. So think of a sniper. I think I've learned enough in last 2 years since I've been following everyone, not only Martyn, but Sensei, and I've been part of the show. I've been learning from you. I've been learning from my mistakes. I've been watching others' mistakes as well. And I think I've got to the point, because especially why I told you this, if you look at the second half of the year, I could not invest and I was just liquidating. 15,000, 7.5, 3,000, and that was the most painful, the end of the year. And I could not invest
in the stocks which were very good investment opportunities, and I could not. And basically last 4, 5, 6 months of the year, I couldn't do anything. I don't want to be in this position again. So I want to be patient. I'm not saying I'm not going to be buying. Look, recently, last week or this week, I bought a bit of ACHR, just for a good measure. I bought Surf Air Mobility again. I did a good trade, 30% profit, and I bought it again. Few shares here and there. I don't mind. Amprius. Currently, I've tried to load up a bit, at least a bit, on Amprius because I can see the very good potential of the stock. But again, that's not the position I want. I would like at least 100 shares, maybe 200 shares, but I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing anywhere. Think of a sniper. Do you know how sniper operates? Well, it's definitely not what they are showing you in the movies. It's not that the sniper crawls to his position, sits behind a little bush, and then he aims and he shoots. No. Snipers, they spend days in one position. They are observing, they are taking notes, they are learning, they are watching the environment, they are learning points, critical points, they are learning about their targets. They work in teams, obviously, as well. There's usually a team of usually four snipers, one of which is shooter, and the rest, they have their own roles. But think of a sniper. He sits in the spot, in this position, for days, waiting for the right moment. If the right moment comes, he's got clear shot, he shoots, he delivers, mission successful. If he doesn't have the right moment, the right opportunity, he wouldn't shoot. And that's me. Again, if you look at this, I could have bought and could have made good trades or good investments, which I couldn't because I had my money locked in other stocks. Yes, I had to liquidate, but at some point, like here, back in the tariff wars, I had my money locked in there and I couldn't use it. I couldn't buy for better price. And since I couldn't trade last months of the last year, I broke away of, I don't want to say the addiction, I broke away from me checking every 5 minutes, checking the charts, or shall I buy here? Shall I do a quick trade in and out? Can I see the momentum? What is going on? We all do it. We all do it. Especially when we have our favorite stock. We don't want to miss out. We don't want to. Look, my favorite stock is Vertical Aerospace. And I'm not currently buying Vertical Aerospace. Let's have a look at the chart. It's been all over the place. Yes, Vertical Aerospace are days away. Let me zoom out. Days away from their biggest milestone. But I'm not buying. I'm not comfortable with the price because Vertical Aerospace is very volatile. When I see the momentum, the company is doing well. I follow the company, I follow the fundamentals, follow their balance sheets, as Martyn says, and Martyn does. I speak to the people from Vertical Aerospace. I speak to the people in the industry. And if I see the momentum going up, I don't mind buying it on the way up. But what I would not like to do, buy Vertical Aerospace here, because just because I can make a little 5-10% swing trade, that's not for me. Not anymore. Because before I ended up buying Vertical at 6 and went down, 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 and we set up new levels of $5. Then I end up with money locked in there for loss. Unrecognized, but that'll be for loss. So again, I'm waiting for a great opportunity, which I'm comfortable with, for long-term investment. I'm not sure if it makes sense, what I've been saying. I've been trying to explain it. I've been trying to explain it patiently and slowly. But some of the trades I will share with you. You will hear on my show when I say this is good entry point for me for either trade or for an investment. But I won't be as aggressive. I will be aggressive when the right moment comes. And I'm sort of doing what Martyn has been doing. But Martyn, in the meantime, he's doing a lot of micro trades. Well, they are not micro trades when you are making like 14 grand a day. But Martyn has been doing a lot of trades in between because he knows what he's trading. I'm not doing this because it's not worth it with startup stocks. And my niche is the eVTOL market. And these stocks are very volatile and they are very unpredictable. Actually, let's see what ACHR is going to do next week. Because as I said, there has been a lot of manipulation for options trading. And again, if I bought ACHR yesterday for $8.80, let's see next Saturday where ACHR is. Is it going to continue the pattern? Going to break off? Let's see. But maybe I'm doing similar strategy to Martyn. I'm learning from Martyn. I'm learning from Sensei. I'm learning from every single one of you. But my investment strategy is to be the sniper, waiting for the right opportunity. My cash in here in the stock ISA is generating 3.75%, and I'm getting daily interest payout as well. So I'm not worried about it. It's not losing its value. It's sort of probably matching the inflation currently. To me, it makes no difference because I don't have hundreds of thousands as Martyn has. I've got only a few hundreds or thousand. So to me, it doesn't make much of a difference. I'm not going to be losing massive money if I'm not matching the inflation. I'm still generating some money from the interest. For me, it's better to wait for the right opportunity. Does it make sense? Let me know in the chat. I see Martyn has been going rogue again. Let me know in the chat if it makes sense and if you agree with me. And that's one of the reasons why I was running the poll in the chat. And we'll close the poll. We'll talk about it. I will hear from you when I go through all the spamming that is going on. I can't read it, but I can see it. I can monitor the chat. We'll talk about it. I'm going to wrap up the show. So let's get back to the studio. Okay, I think one of my cameras is overheated. I think the behind the scenes camera is overheated. That's great. Okay, so let's go through the chat. Right, Binky Bong bike. You want to see the Binky Bong bike? Okay. Right. Do we have any? Okay. Do we have any intelligent input from anybody else but Martyn? Apart from Martyn, anybody else commented? Right. I agree, Martyn. It's like we go to. Okay. Where did we take off? Is Discord separate from Electrum? Yes, it is. William Mayers is back. Good morning, everyone. Great to have you back with us. Thank you for joining, William. XRP is moving. eVTOL buzz. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I love it. Mahir, Brian, like in Saturday Night Live. Nobody knows. Okay. Noms says, I hadn't followed your shows previously, but I must say the recent updates are a big improvement. I'll be watching going forward. Well done. Thank you. I love it, Noms. I love it. Love Vasalist Room, says Brian. Everyone, it's time to copy and paste and spam Binky Bonk Bike. Okay. Yeah, Binky Bonk Bike. Okay, Binky Bonk Bike, Binky Bonk Bike. I'm still holding ACHR, says Jim. Through it all now, my average is $8.28. Exactly. There were people buying ACHR for $13 and $11. And look where they are now.
So I don't want to put myself into this position. And I understand what is a good price of each stock, say, and when I'm comfortable with it, I will pull the trigger. Binky Bonk Bike, okay, Binky Bonk Bike. Just be patient, I reckon, maybe June or July, says Jinxie Linux. Am I reading your name right? Sorry, I can't see it. Binky Bonk Bike, okay. Binky Bonk Bike, Binky Bonk Bike, okay, Binky Bonk Bike, Binky Bonk Bike. We've got everyone wants to see Binky Bonk Bike. Everyone wants to see Binky Bonk Bike, okay. And Martyn, okay. I think Martyn has woken up now. Binky Bonk Bike, Binky Bonk Bike, okay. Oh, finally, we've got something intelligent coming through. We love you, Vaz, says Justin Duke. Thank you for joining. Love it. Makes sense, says Mahir. Thank you. Vaz, I believe you're the only intelligent one this morning, says David Hensley. Very nice step up on your studio, says Justin. Thank you, Justin. Lovely to see you on my show. Do you have any on-site events you're looking at this year? Yes, Casey. There's at least 2 air shows I'm definitely going to. 2 big air shows. In the UK, I will try to catch some European air shows if they are relevant to the eVTOL market. I'm working on something. I would like to go overseas. I would like to travel over the ocean to do a bit of eVTOL content. But again, it will take a bit of time. That is a lot. I want to bring you more content and more on the ground content than I brought you last year. So definitely I'm working on a lot. Also, I should be engaging more with eVTOL, with vertical aerospace again this year as well. We have great relation. So yeah, it's in the air. It's all in the air, Casey. Well, thank you. Good question. Faz, I believe, do you have any, or that you are most excited about? Most excited about the Royal International Air Tattoo. There'll be vertical aerospace. Will be flying their aircraft in there. And Farnborough. I never pronounce it right. Farnborough. My super chats are not coming through. My notifications are not coming through for whatever reason, but I will go through. I will get to the super chat. So, all that you so Farnborough. That's one of the 3 biggest world air shows. They say Paris Air Show, Paris Air Show, Dubai Air Show, and Farnborough. They are the biggest 3 air shows. And unfortunately, I missed the Dubai Air Show, but I'm definitely going to the Farnborough one. Martyn says, whiskey shots for super chats. Every super chat, Vaz takes a shot. I will drink 2. Who's in? Martyn, I've got bad news. I've run out of whiskey. However, I've got some. Can I show it? Martyn, actually, you will like it. It's the mix of JD and KO. So I will. Did you hear it? I will pour it in my Martyn Lucas mug. And I will have a few drinks with you because I love today's show. I don't want to say it was stressful. It was. I just wanted everything work out right, and you could see there are still things that need to iron out. But there's one for Liz Antoine. Well, take the first one. Thank you, Liz. The bottle is ready, says Martyn. Martyn is getting himself and Vaz wasted on a Saturday. I mean, look, In the UK, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm actually a bit late. The best Saturday is the one when you wake up like between 9 and 10. You are not like overslept. You are not tired. You just wait. You just hit the right level of sleep, the right amount of sleep. Wake up, go through your notifications and this and the other, 10-15 minutes on the phone, and then walk down in the kitchen, pour yourself a glass of bourbon, have a sip, go to take a shower, and then start getting on with your day. Do some houseworks, have a few glasses. Don't get wasted. Don't get wasted like until 11 o'clock. But take it easy, have a few glasses here and there, have some great music. I've got so much done. When I have days like these, I've got so much work done, and I feel like I'm enjoying the day. So it might be one of the days today. And there's another one for David Hensley. Thank you, David. And that is $2 plus $2 more coming to the eVTOL market portfolio. Arizona is a nice place to visit. Yes, Casey, I would love to visit Arizona. Do you follow ice hockey? Are you a Coyotes fan? Martin says, I'm taking a shot, drunk pictures shared later on Discord. Oh, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I haven't seen Martin drunk for a while on the show. I would love to see it. Yeah, and Martin says, bottle is ready. Wow. What a day. What a day. Bloody hell, that was quick. Shot 2. I'm loving it, says Martin. Somebody beat me to the first shot. It's okay, David. That's okay. You don't have to be first. Actually, I'll tell you what, just because you were second, that's even better, because that's 2 shots already. Just think. You don't have to be the first. You can be the second, on the third, or fourth. Right in. Boom, Vaz. Yeah. XRP is moving as predicted. Trades on Discord and Electrum. Lucas8 and Discordians are winning again, says Martin. First time viewer enjoying your chat, says Kurt Savage 8280. Thank you for joining. I love it. David says, thank you, Vaz. Lol, that's the way to start a day. Good health advice here. Yeah. Just be drunk. Top tips here, says Martin. I mean, the Queen Elizabeth II. Is it a rumor, or somebody tell me, is it a rumor? Is it an urban legend? But did she start her every single day, every morning, with a glass of gin? Did she? Is it true or not? And look at that. What a blessed age. Love your transparency, Martin. Thank you very much, says David. Just attach a pipe as you sleep. And eVTOL Buzz says, it's good to be hyped up about eVTOLs, but stocks are something else. Exactly, I agree. With investing, Vaz makes sure his viewers make rational decisions regarding stock prices. Thank you, eVTOL Buzz. I appreciate it. That means a lot from the colleague from the media world. Snowing here, says Joey. Where is snowing? We are still holding good audience. Let's quickly go through the most significant news from last week. Let's quickly go through it. Go one big from ACHR, and again I will talk about it through the week, unless something bigger happens. ACHR to build next wave of aviation AR tech. Excuse me, that Coke is burping now. It's coming back up. I do apologize. ACHR to build next wave of aviation AI technology with NVIDIA IGX Thor. This is great news because they are not the first one. JOBY were the first adapter of this product. But again, we'll talk about this later. But significant news for ACHR. Basically, ACHR will be using NVIDIA product for their autonomous module, whether it's for the actual piloting of the aircraft, whether it's the operation or the spatial awareness, whether it's the air traffic control module, they will be just using NVIDIA. It's great news. However, ACHR were not first. First was JOBY. But again, that's topic for another day. JOBY, we've got good news from JOBY as well. JOBY to expand manufacturing footprint with acquisition of second Ohio facility. JOBY will be doubling their production capacity. And again, and I feel a bit guilty that we had not dedicated enough airtime to JOBY, and I want to correct this. So again, another topic for next week, JOBY Aviation and their manufacturing capacity. Vertical aerospace, obviously vertical aerospace, our top product, great relation with vertical aerospace, and we have some more news coming. Before Christmas, vertical aerospace doubles flight test capacity with final prototype. And again, we will talk about this on the weekly show, on the weekday show. However, I would like to show you, as Martyn says, it's not about who you are, but it's about who you know. We have eVTOL Buzz on the show with me today, one of my friends, and I've got another friend, YDM Aviation, Colin Norwood, and he brings us a lot of footage of Vertical Aerospace's VX4 from their test ground, Cotswold Airport. What you can see behind that square building, that sort of hexagonal, or that is a hexagon, it's like half hexagon or whatever, that is their hangar. That's where their aircraft is. And Vertical Aerospace have just before the Christmas break, they have whipped out their second aircraft. How amazing that is. So Vertical Aerospace this year will be flying both of their aircraft, probably back to back on a daily basis, once the weather permits and once they are into the full swing of the test flight endeavors. But what you can see, this is the news from Vertical Aerospace, final prototype to expand flight test capacity and enable public demonstrations, initial all-electric testing ahead of hybrid electric test flights in 2026. A vertical progress towards full piloted transition flight. Excuse me. So, what you can see here, again, Vertical Aerospace are probably days away. I know I've been saying it since mid-December, but unfortunately the weather in west of England was not the best, was not giving many opportunities. However, Vertical Aerospace have been ramping up their test flight endeavors, and they actually did some late day flights. They used to do their test flights early in the morning when the air traffic is a bit quiet. Before these aircraft, all these aircraft, Cotswold Airport is the biggest British privately owned and operated airport. So you have a lot of various aircraft. You have civil aircraft, you have training aircraft, you have loads of helicopters as well, as you can see here. And amongst it all, you have Vertical Aerospace with now 2 test aircraft as well, 2 of the VX4s. So Vertical Aerospace are now doing their test flights in the afternoon as well, when the sort of on the peak hour. So that's sending a message that Vertical Aerospace are ramping up their test flight endeavor. And you can see EVTLA and EVTLB call signs, registration numbers, GEVTAA and GEVTB. 2 aircraft, both similar. This one is actually the exact copy of the previous one. Vertical Aerospace have 2 test pilots as well. So I have no doubt At one point, they'll be flying both aircraft back-to-back test flights. And these test flights will be fully transitional. So what I've been saying, vertical aerospace are days away. However, it is unpredictable unless I would be on the ground every day monitoring the situation. I could have, but then I would have to quit my day job and I wouldn't probably make any money and I would get evicted from my studio. So we are just waiting for the right moment. Might be able to bring it to you before it's officially announced. Might not. I don't know. But as you can see, vertical aerospace are ready. They are ready and they are very serious. There was some photo shooting as well. Vertical, they offered us some pictures, which I can show you. I can show you here of both aircraft. So great, massive news from vertical aerospace. But again, we will talk about this later through the week. We also have. Oh yeah, good job you reminded me this. Vertical aerospace are serious about their future and they are trying to progress with their financial situation. They are trying to get in the better place. And there will be held an extraordinary meeting end of the month with the investors. Again, I'm looking into this. I still need to catch up a bit. I need to talk to people. We will break this down before the meeting happens. I will tell you how this could impact the vertical aerospace stock price as well. It's one of the reasons why I'm sitting away from the eVTOL market and especially vertical aerospace. So again, I'll be looking into this in depth for you as well. Then we have vertical aerospace progresses towards full piloted transition flights. Again, we'll talk about this. They already have been flying multiple flights this year, this side of Christmas. And we also have Horizon Aircraft. They announced their earnings for the third quarter of 2025. Again, something I didn't want to talk about today. I wanted just to pass the message with the investments and the new studio, obviously. But again, I'll be focusing on this through the week. Horizon Aircraft earnings. I need to catch up. I need to speak to certain people. Brandon Robinson, the CEO of Horizon Aircraft, he should be on the show very soon as well, which is good news. And no doubt he will tell us about the earnings and about their recent progress. So that's it. I think that's it from me. Yeah, it's time to wrap it up. Cheers to you. Thank you very much for joining. We've got the poll. Let's close the poll as well. There we are. What is your favorite investment strategy? Long-term investment, 66%. Solid. That means what Martyn and Sensei have been doing has been falling on very fertile ground. That's fertile ground. That's good. It's been yielding some results. And we have swing trading, 25%. Day trading, only 6%. And options, 3%. That's good. That's good. We don't want anybody crazy. I think day trading, it's very risky. I don't think day trading is worth it in my eyes. Options trading, in certain situations, I think it can pay off very well, but it's very risky. It's you either win or you lose all. Swing trading and long-term investments, that's what we are focusing here on this channel. So that's great. I'm glad we have 66 and 25. That's 91%. 91% of today's audience, 246 out of 246 people. So it's, let me just do a quick maths. 91, 246, 24, 22, 23, 246, 223 people are either swing traders or long-term investors. Very good. Very good. I like it. I'm not gonna make any conclusion out of it anymore. I'm drained. I'm drained. It's not the show. It's just focusing and making sure everything is working, because I haven't used it yet. I've done few tests, but I haven't done it live yet. Just focusing and getting everything right. Next one. What Casey says, my favorite is hybrid strategy. Long term, shorter term, education, fun money. Love it. Yeah. Maybe I was a bit tense on this show. I just wanted to make sure everything is okay. I was also a bit rusty through the week. Things will settle down. Things will be more natural to me. And hopefully the analyst room. Oh, right. So the extra camera is not working, but the analyst room, as you can see it, will be more engaging as well. Thank you very much for joining me. It means a lot to me. Great audience today. I've had good numbers for my normal Saturday show. I'm well chuffed. Thank you very much for joining me again. I'll see you through the week. I might do something on Monday, I might not, but I will definitely be back on Tuesday. As I say, Martyn has got his things, he says, and I always say, the only way is, oh, Binky Bonk Bike. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, well, let's have a drink. Zach says, great show, waiting for the next one. Thank you, Zach. And I just finished. Oh no, there's still a bit in the can. Still a bit left in the can. Yeah, the Binky Bonk Bike, obviously. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show off now, just to wind Martyn up. Let me show you this here. Right. There you go, Martyn. Binky Bonk Bike, as we call it, Binky Bonk Bike. This is Volonaut Air. It is very expensive. Look at this. What is it? It's just a little piece I'm sitting on. Well, this little piece contains a diesel turbine. This is basically a jet engine, a fuel tank, and that's it. And your steering mechanism. That's literally what it is. You are sitting on a jet engine that pushes you in the air. And then you are controlling the aircraft, tilting forward, backwards, left and right. So this is Volonaut Air. We call it the Binky Bonk Bike. Sitting on a diesel turbine, what can go wrong? I tell you what, I'm gonna reach out to Volonaut and I'm gonna try to get them on the show. If you think you can fly one, you can legally fly one in the United States without any license and any permit. As long as you have about $800,000. Yeah. So this is Binky Bonk Bike. Stable, it's very stable. I'm surprised how stable that is. There must be some gyro mechanism holding the turbine in place. But look at the downwash. You can see the hot air coming from the engine. But look at the mess. Look at the downwash. So you definitely don't want to use this on a sand or gravel road. I mean, if you were to land in your gravel front drive, can you imagine the mess? However, no doubt, it's fun, it's cool, and I hope it's safe as well. And I'm going to reach out to Volonaut, talk about this. Right, Binky Bonk Bike. Martin says we want more. I got super chat from David Hensley. Thanks, Vas. Well, thank you, David, for being here, and everyone. On the other hand, okay, let's do this. On the other hand, hang on. On the other hand, I would like to show you another eVTOL aircraft. That is an eVTOL. This was a VTOL aircraft. I would like to show you. Okay, before let's just do one more thing. Jetson One. This is a Polish startup. And again, I might reach out to them as well. Which is a better video? Bear with me. Bear with me. Videos. I will show you Palmer Luckey, the CEO of Unreal Technologies. Unreal Technologies will be probably one of the biggest defense players in the defense market. He ordered one, and he happened to be one of the first customers. That's Palmer Luckey. This is Volono. This is Jetson One, Jetson Aero. They developed their little eVTOL, single person, battery powered eVTOL. It's a short range eVTOL. It's not only for fun. It's got its own other use cases. It's got emergency use case. This aircraft was part of the first eVTOL race as well, which I might show you, which I'll show you on the next show. But this is the very aircraft, and it's not as expensive as the Binky Bonk bike. If you look at a Binky Bonk bike, it's literally just a little casing with a diesel turbine in it and a fuel tank, and costs about $800,000. This one, you could buy it for as little as $120,000. I mean, yeah, where's the value? Where's the value? And this one, I think it's got flight time of about 20-30 minutes. It's got a chute. It's got a parachute. So if something goes wrong, it ejects the parachute and you can land. You can safely land as well. Multiple safety measures. It's got carbon cage, carbon frame, which is very sturdy. So if you fall, it shouldn't break. It's got a parachute. It's got redundancy systems as well as every single eVTOL aircraft. But it's fully battery powered. The range is not as big as the flying taxis, but it's not to transport passengers. It's for fun, isn't it? So this is Jetson One. I love it. If I could get one, I would love to get this one. Right. We will wrap it up. It looks like I'm riding with it. Says Zach, take my money. Says this way, Death Gaming. Henrik is here. Oh, thank you for joining, Henrik. Haven't seen you for ages. Good evening. Good evening, all. Oh yeah, it's evening in Denmark, isn't it? It's dark now. I'm liking... I've got a new bronze member. Thank you very much for joining. Dustin Gilroy. Thank you for joining. I hope you have enjoyed today's show. David, I'm liking the scrolling tab. Presentation looks professional. Perfect. Thank you. I call it the Analyst room. We already had Lucas 8 that call it the Vasalist room. So there you go. I can't even put into words how much I would love to have one. Yeah. I mean, Zach, there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping you. Only the price tag. You can legally fly these. You can legally fly these without license. I'm not sure if you need a permit or you definitely need a registration for it, but you can fly these without license in the United States. Definitely the Binky Bong bike. I'm not sure about Jetson 1, about this little single-seater eVTOL, but there are some restrictions, and I think you can bypass these because this is a special category. The Binky Bong bike has landed, says Brian. If you don't know what to do with your profits, yeah, exactly. Good morning, everybody. How are you feeling today? Says Javi. Is that Javi? Or is it JV? The JV or the Javi? Exactly. Good morning, everybody. How are you feeling today? Thank you for joining. We are just wrapping up the Saturday live eVTOL show. 5 more likes, says Casey. Really? Wow. Wow. I wasn't even watching the likes. Wow, that's great. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm literally lost for words now. Good morning, everybody. How are you feeling today? Says Javi. 5 more likes. Wow. Well, thank you very much. It's been a great show today. I loved it. Vasalis room. Yeah, love it. Oh, yes. Let's make it happen. Let me give my like. Well, thank you, Javi. Okay. Let's wrap it up. I loved it today. It's nice to be back. I was full of it. I was a bit tender. I was a bit tense, but just to make sure everything is so complex. Everything is so complex, and I just wanted to make sure everything was working out. Next week, I will see you. I'll see you more. I'll see you more. Hopefully daily. If not Monday, I will see you on Tuesday. No doubt, Martyn will be live with his trades. If not, later tomorrow, he will definitely be back on Sunday. Sensei, probably Tuesday. Casey, Thursday. And I will be somewhere in between. I'm really glad I'm back, and I loved it. And I've got 100 likes. Wow. I'm mind blown. I'm genuinely mind blown. You know what? It's time for another drink. It's time for another drink, and it's time for me to go. Let me pour it in the Martyn Lucas mug. Thank you very much. Absolute pleasure. I'm so happy to be back. And I'm so happy to be part of a great community. And I'm so happy to be part of this great team. That's it from me. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. Now remember, Martyn has got a lot of saying and catchphrases. So does Sensei. No doubt Casey will have. Mine has been on the eVTOL Hub venture. I always say, the only way is up. And it's one of my favorite songs as well. So, the only way is up. Take care of yourselves and each other.